morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. My name is Crystal. I'm your host. It's my passion to help professionals 30 and over get unstuck from their corporate 9 to 5 jobs to launch a successful six-figure business with my crystal clear blueprint. And in today's show, let's welcome Dianne Aquino-De Castro. Welcome, Dianne. How are you doing today?
Hello, Crystal. Hello, everyone. I'm good. Very happy today.
Wow. Today I'm so excited. We are going to discuss how to welcome 2024 with a grateful heart. Diba I'm super excited. So, let's jump in. What are the three ways? Oh, if let's start first. If you are a superhero, who would it be and why? If you are a superhero, not the superhero that you admire, but if you are a superhero, what is your superpower and what is
Yeah.
your biggest strength?
So Crystal, I thought about this talaga. And what I thought is if I'm a superhero, I think what I do is I bring out the best in people. I
Um,
in the Philippines we have like marites people, like people
right.
curious about you and curious about what you do. Pero in reality, when you listen to people genuinely, when
Mhm.
you hear them, when you let them feel that they're special, you realize that I bring out the best in them, and I
Wow.
realize that just by listening to other people, they feel worthy already, and I think that's a superpower that I feel I am doing and I am meant to do. And then what is if I'm a superhero, I'll be a marites that brings out the best in people by listening to them. And my superpower, I think my superpower is to convince everybody or anyone how worthy they are of living, and connected to our grateful heart, that I could convince them that there's a lot of things that they could be grateful for,
Mhm.
and how each minute is a miracle, each second is a miracle.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes, I love it. Yes, it's true that in the Philippines there are marites. Anong latest?
Yes,
Is that it?
yes.
Oo. And it's so funny because the other day my friend and also another actually two people sent me this video of marites, but then it's a different kind of marites. Parang pinag-uusapan nila, "Oh Mare, kita mo ba yung anak ni ganyan? Umuuwi siya ng umaga na." So instead of talking about him na siguro sa call center yung nagwo-work, kaya late na siyang ganyan na siyang oras sa this oras ng umaga umuuwi. Napakasipag ano. If we are all like that, instead of, uy, ano kayang ginagawa niyan buong magdamag? Bakit kaya umuuwi yun ng ganyan? So, it's just a different side of Marites, and people, it will be a better world, hindi ba? Parang kung lahat ng Marites ganon, yung parang, ay, buti pa siya, ang sipag-sipag niya. Uy, tingnan mo ang mag-boyfriend, ang laki ng age gap nila, siguro mahal na mahal nilang isa't isa, 'di ba parang mga gano'n? So parang,
Yes.
wow, oo nga 'no, puwede naman na gano'n ang isipin natin because in my family talagang, medyo nung umpisa nung bata pa kami talagang gano'n 'di ba, mahirap, parang kasi nakalakihan na natin yung may mga marites sa buhay natin. But if we would turn around na ibahin yung buhay natin na sabihin natin, actually, instead of gossiping about them, why don't we appreciate kung anong ginagawa nila?
Yes.
Kahit isang bagay na magandang nagawa nung tao na yon sa buhay natin, it would be a better place. Di ba?
Yeah. And what I do is I marites directly. So,
Yes.
Cristel, ano ang latest? I don't go to other people kasi having that genuine concern on the
Mhm.
person, it's much better than backstabbing or even
Right.
praising him at the back, because you can praise him in front, diba? So
Yes, that's
I
true.
hope, I hope, yun nga sabi mo, if everybody could be like that, it will be a better
Right.
place.
Yes. And well, actually, I think if somebody will start it, it will be a ripple effect. So, mabuti meron ng nag-uumpisa ng ganyan. So, it will be a ripple effect. Medyo matagal, but we will see tremendous changes in our society because if one and then two and then three, talagang magmo-multiply din yan. Um, in a couple of years man, pero I'm sure the culture in our
Yeah,
society will
just
change.
to add, and if I do marites, like kinakamusta ko yung mga tao, tinatanong ko anong latest, I also ask them, what are you grateful for? And I,
Wow.
I sometimes they start with the complaint, but in the end,
Mm.
baka may superpower ako to dig deeper and they tell me, there's still a lot of blessings.
Oh wow, yes, that's true. And having someone to be accountable with, parang iba-iba yung dating kasi kaysa halimbawa ginagawa lang natin mag-isa na okay, I'm grateful for this, pero pag wala tayong ka-partner na what am I grateful for, yung nagtatanong talaga sa atin. I have been doing that with the ladies here in my office. Last year meron akong tita na hospitalized because of cancer. And talagang super, nung nakita ko siya na nalalagas na yung buhok niya and all, parang talaga sabi ko, Lord, hindi ko kayang makita si tita ng ganito. But at the same time, I am grateful na nandito pa siya, and yung mga nurses sinasabi na oh, everything is going na steadily, na tumataas yung blood count niya and all that, nagwo-work yung chemo, nagwork yung transplant and all. So there is really something to be grateful for, yung
Yes.
hindi yung pagkawala ng buhok niya, but actually everything else is working, yung mga gamot and yung mga ginagawa ng doctor are working. So instead of saying ay bakit gano'n yung nangyayari sa pamilya namin, ganyan. We are praying and we are thanking God na we see the difference na gumagaling si tita. And I have shared with my employees here, my friends here in the office. Sabi ko, let's do a gratitude, parang accountability. Na every day we would send each other message na what are we grateful for sa araw na yon. And sa totoo lang, it helped us a lot dun sa mindset. Because every little, parang, ay, oo nga,
Yes.
no, gano'n, di
Every
ba?
little thing, yeah.
Talagang parang nababago yung takbo ng isip mo because most of the time we dwell on the negatives and parang yun na lang lagi ang napag-uusapan, ay ganito yung hirap sa buhay, yung nangyayari sa
Yes.
society. And since the pandemic, actually, I have learned na hindi na makinig sa mga news because the news are just feeding you all the negativities around the world. Instead of listening to the news, watching the news, why don't you listen to positive podcast like Ikaw Ay Mahalaga, like the Crystal Clear Show. So we share the positive and we share how to improve your mindset. Um,
Yes.
I would like to ask Diane, ano yung favorite quote mo that you go by?
Sige. Ako, I have two. Una, si Marian Williamson, I think kilala siya sa US.
Mm-hmm.
Meron siyang parang poem from a book. Pero yung isang sentence dun is, as we let our own light shine, we
Mm-hmm.
unconsciously give others permission to do the same. Parang
Ah,
sinasabi dun na kailangan hindi 'pag nag-shine tayo, nag-i-inspire tayo ng mga tao, hindi natin binababa yung ibang tao. Kasi
yes.
ano, we are all created nga in the image and likeness of God. So, 'wag tayong laging maliit ako, ay tago ako. Kasi if lagi tayong magtatago, yung mga tao sa likod natin na nagfo-follow sa'tin, magtatago rin. So, yun yung
Correct.
first, yung as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give permission for others to do the same. Tsaka yung second, yung one of the greatest commandment is, love your neighbor as yourself. And minsan kasi hindi natin nila-love yung sarili natin. Minsan tayo yung unang nagagalit sa sarili natin, minumura natin yung sarili mo, ewan ko kung puwede magsabi ng TANG dito, parang minsan, "Dayan, ang TANG ka naman," ganyan. Pero sa
Mm-hmm.
iba
Mm-hmm.
mabait tayo. So,
Yeah.
how can we be kind to others if we're not kind to ourselves? Ang
Mm-hmm.
isa sa na-realize ko dito is lagi kong jina-judge yung sarili ko sa mga mali kong ginagawa.
Right.
Tapos kaya pala ang judgy ko din sa iba. Kasi
Mm-hmm.
lagi kong jina-judge yung sarili ko. Pero nung na-realize ko 'to, less judgment na ako sa sarili ko, and then
Mhm.
na-realize ko na less judgment na rin ako sa iba. I'm more forgiving of myself, and mas forgiving na rin ako of others.
Yes, and 'di ba nga sinabi, you need to fill your cup to overflow
Yes.
para you can share your blessings, hindi ba? Hindi pwede na bigay ka na lang ng bigay until you serve others tapos in the end made-depress ka,
Yeah.
magagalit ka, and
Yeah.
kaya kaya mabilis tayong ma-depress, kaya mabilis tayong magalit because like what you said, we don't love ourselves
Yeah.
as much. So, kaya parang bigay na lang tayo ng bigay. Ano, bakit gano'n na lang? And if it's like that, hindi we cannot go on. We cannot go on. Talagang one day or another, babagsak na lang tayo. And and then what? Parang okay, so anong plano mo after that? So we need to love ourselves first and we need to have a relationship with God first so that he can fill us kasi talagang
Yes.
walang ibang makakapuno ng emptiness sa atin. Only God can because whatever material man 'yan, bags, jewelries, Louis Vuitton, diamonds, kahit ano pa yan, it will always be not enough and only God can fill that void in our hearts. Kaya maraming nagpapakamatay because they don't have a relationship with God. So it's always the best way to have a relationship with God first. And then God will provide you because we have a great God. Talagang napakadami na pwede niyang ibigay sa atin. Talagang meron nga daw, 'di bang warehouse si Lord na sabihin mo lang kay God kung anong kailangan mo and He will give it to you, even material man or whatsoever. So just have a personal relationship with God and God will do the rest. And
Yes.
so um dun sa podcast mo, Diane, ikaw ay mahalaga. What is your biggest why? I know we have already mentioned it earlier, but I want you to elaborate a little bit more. Bakit nung pandemic ka nag-start and bakit ikaw ay mahalaga? That translation is you are worthy.
Yeah.
Why did you start this?
Sige. So when you asked me what is my biggest why, I was thinking of my
Mm-hmm.
family. So my family is
Mm-hmm.
really the biggest why. Pero
Right.
I started Ikaw Ay Mahalaga. I think middle of 2020, it was COVID. There's a lot of
Mm-hmm.
frustration. A lot of people don't have money because most of them arawan yung sweldo. Tas kung
Right.
walang most of them contractual. Kung walang
Mm-hmm.
walang trabaho, bawal lumabas, 'di ba? 'Pag bawal
Right.
lumabas, hindi sila kikita and gutom sila, and I saw a lot of politicians saying na mangutang kayo or sorry,
Mm-hmm.
I don't have anything. So I felt like parang may awa na may galit na
Mm-hmm.
why is this happening?
Right.
So I wanted to share to people na you deserve more. Ganyan na,
Mm-hmm.
and siguro this COVID is it's just a chapter in our life, pero it does not dictate who you are, 'di ba? Yung
Mm-hmm.
worth mo, parang you're deserving of love. Yung parang natutunan ko rin kasi 'to simula nung nagbago yung buhay ko, nung tinuruan ko yung sarili ko na, palitan yung thinking na bigay ng bigay at unahin ko yung sarili ko. Nung na-realize ko na, shocks, nagbago yung buhay ko.
Mm-hmm.
Na-realize ko na dun sa frustration ko dapat matutunan 'to ng lahat ng tao, kasi ngayon nagkakaroon ako ng oras mag-share dahil minahal ko yung sarili ko.
Wow.
So, yun yung nangyari na medyo selfish din dahil gusto kong gumanda yung mundo. And para gumanda yung mundo, sabi nga is you have to start it in your own backyard. Kasi
Right.
yung frustrations ko na gusto kong mabago yung mga sistema, hindi eh. Kasi it all starts within us, 'di ba?
Right.
Parang if we want to change the world, we have to start with ourselves. And yun
Yes.
talaga yung parang realization nun.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love it. I love it when you said if you want to change the world, you start it with yourself because it's true.
Mhm.
Hindi natin kayang baguhin ang mundo by changing them first. Talagang sa atin muna magmumula. The way we think, the
Yeah.
way we act, and the way we do things is the most important. And then how we we do, people will always watch what we're doing. So kahit hindi man natin nakikita, kahit wala man sila sa tabi natin immediately, but people are watching you, especially yung mga anak natin, yung mga asawa natin. And we are all leaders. Kahit sabihin natin, oh, hindi ako leader, ganyan. But people are always watching. So, in a way, we are all leaders. And if someone is watching you and admires how you talk, how you act, how you take care of your family, then sasabihin nila, wow, kung kaya niya, kaya ko rin. Wow, nakaka-inspire naman siya. I will also do the same with my family. Wow, ganun siya magdala ng problema. I will also do the same. So, hindi mo alam, but deep inside other people, we don't know what we don't know. So, just we need to live our lives with integrity.
Yeah. Cristel, yun ang title ng ating podcast. Kung kaya ko, kaya nyo rin. So, yun yung sinasabi mo na from the test na nangyari sa'yo, naging testimony mo siya
Right.
na makatulong sa iba. So,
Yeah.
na-inspire mo din ako doon.
Yes. Wow. Okay. Let's move on. Ano yung important lesson that you have learned in all your life?
Hmm. Siguro, I'm not alone na
Mhm.
yung faith ko din talaga. Kasi
Mhm.
honestly, hindi naman talaga madali yung buhay, pero trusting na there's a bigger power na
Mm.
who will guide me. Minsan hindi ko naintindihan yung mga results. I
Yeah.
give my best pero nagkakasakit pa rin ako o kaya hindi ko nakukuha yung gusto ko. Pero I know na may reason. So I think it's
Mm.
the faith.
Yeah.
And it's not logical minsan, 'di ba? Na parang ang
Mhm.
hirap. Pero let I think it's having that faith is connected with letting go. Letting go of things outside of our control.
Yeah.
Um, Nagkakaroon ako ng peace of mind if I let go of things outside of my control.
Wow. You mentioned earlier, binago mo yung sarili mo, bigay ka ng bigay, and now you told yourself na hindi na, tama na. Um, Ako naman, I will take care of myself first so I can give more to others. Paano mo ginawa yun? Because it's a difficult decision to make. Parang kasi sanay ka na gano'n, nasanay na rin yung mga tao sa paligid mo na gano'n ka. But then when you change, people will also say, "Huh, bakit bago ka? Why are you doing this? Bakit ka nagno-no ngayon?" Can you share a little bit more about that?
Sige, siguro dalawa. Yung first is really gratitude. I changed complaints to gratitude, which is very important
Hmm.
dahil if yun nga sabi mo bata pa lang ako, complaints na yung paligid. And
Yeah.
I felt like the more complaints I say, the more it comes. So yun yung
Mhm.
first na like example like sa husband ko. If I complain with all the things that he is doing ganyan, hindi siya mauubos. Pero nung pinalitan ko yung gratitude na, ang dami pala niyang ginagawa for me, and nag-focus ako dun, oh, gumanda yung relationship namin and mas ano ako, ay, mabait naman pala siya. So, pwede ko sabihin sa kanya, ito yung mga gusto ko, ito ako, ganyan. So, isa yon. The second one is the boundaries. So,
Mm.
I think tayo sa Pilipinas, parang kulang tayo sa boundaries talaga
Right.
na like sa trabaho, before I'm super people pleaser na yes, 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 yes. Pero
Mhm.
the more you say yes, the more work will be given to you. And
Right.
minsan yung quality of work lessens, 'di ba?
Yes.
So hindi lahat ng tao kayang gawin 'to agad-agad. Pero ako, it also took time na okay, siguro kung dati hanggang 11 ako nagtatrabaho, hanggang 10 na lang muna. Tapos
Mhm.
okay, 10, 9, o kaya 8.
Mhm.
Tapos o sige, 7 o'clock stop na. O kaya
Right.
linggo wala, ganyan. So,
Yes.
know your boundaries and kasi akala natin ano, walang mangyayari. Akala natin yung time na yon wala tayong gagawin. Pero once we have that boundaries, we'll have more time for ourselves na
Yes.
maintindihan natin ano ba talaga yung pwede kong gawin for me, for my family, for others. Kasi akala natin being busy is the answer to everything, gano'n. So, yon gratitude, you change complaints to gratitude and have the boundaries para yung time mo sa work na busy-busy, ipalit mo na mag-rest ka at magkakaroon ka pa ng more quality work.
Yes, I love it. Change complaints to gratitude. It's true. Simula din nung ginawa ko tong gratitude accountability with my friends here. Iba yung feeling ko, and I can see sa mga anak ko rin. They are more joyful, they are more happy kasi nga nakikita nila na I am happier. And when you know your boundaries, then because in our business, I know that we have succeeded because I have put boundaries immediately ever since the beginning. Kasi kaya namin ginagawa tong business namin is because we wanted to have financial stability, but also be able to be free, available for our children. So, sabi ko, okay, we have an office. Bukas ang office from Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. And Saturday and Sundays, family time, di ba? Yung mga employees namin dito sa office are all our friends and family. So talagang super tight yung ano. And we see each other almost every day of the week, pati weekends. So what I did is I told them, okay, magkakasama tayo sa office 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. And we talk about office work, we talk about everything related sa office. But once we go out na sa office, we don't talk about anything. We don't talk about work. We only talk about our family lives and something more meaningful, more joyful. So ayun, and I believe it made a huge difference dito sa ambience namin because we don't mix family life and work. Kasi pag merong nag-approach sa amin, halimbawa for during the weekend, we will go to a birthday party, pero employee namin dito, and they would say, oh, pwede patulong sa ganito, ganyan. I would answer them, I'm sorry, tita, we are open from Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. If you have any inquiries, come and call us or punta ka sa office. And then they will say, oh, sorry, okay. Sabi ko, enjoy na lang natin tong moment na to. Because, kasi pag hindi mo sinabi na ganon, they will just pupunta sa'yo anytime, tatawagan ka ng 11 p.m., tatawagan ka ng alas 6 na umaga. But then that's not healthy because masyado ka nang ma-overload. So it's true that we need to have boundaries. So I'm so happy that you shared that. Dianne, has failure shaped your life?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And
Wow.
I heard it from someone, failures doesn't mean that I'm a failure. It's
Mm-hmm.
just one direction or one thing that didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Um, sobrang daming failures when I was growing up and I realized na okay, I don't have the best family, I don't have the best surroundings, pero this made me a better person for me ngayon na
Mm-hmm.
dahil nakita ko yung failures, alam ko na yung gagawin ko. Even sa work, sa family, nakita ko yung how not to be a parent and I'm trying my best to be a better one. That's one. And then sa work, meron akong mga bata pa lang, mga early years ko pa lang at work. I experienced failures dahil siguro masyado akong excited sa trabaho na pabibo.
Mm-hmm.
And na-realize ko na, okay, kailangan hindi ngayon talagang dino-double check, triple check ko na yung mga trabaho na hindi puwedeng kahit pabibo ka mabilisan. So those are the two examples. Pero definitely, until we until the world ends or until your life ends, these failures are just a redirection or a stepping
Wow.
stones. Yeah.
Wow. Oh, I love it. Sandali lang, Dianne. Ha? Pause lang. Yes, wow. Thank you. I really believe it's true what you said that every failure is a redirection of your life. And even Maxwell said, fail forward. And even Les Brown says, when you fall, when you stumble, and you can get back up again, go back up again, because it's a new, it's God setting you to a new direction, sending you to a different way, because it's not always bad that you fail. Most of the entrepreneurs who are successful have failed several times. Even Thomas Edison, he failed 1,000 times to be able to create the light bulb that we have now. So fail 1,000 times, and it's okay. It's okay to fail. I believe sa Pilipinas, medyo mahirap sa atin natanggapin yung failure, because lalo na sa mga students, di ba? Talagang kailangan i-aim ang 100, 99%, 100%. Bawal magkaroon ng 70, bawal magkaroon ng palakol. And I think it's okay to fail, because minsan hindi natin alam yung kung ano yung gusto natin gawin. And that's why we fail. Kasi sinusubukan natin yung mga bagay na hindi naman natin alam gawin. And then life hits us, life teaches us different lessons. So we pivot. And that's
Yes.
the greatest thing. You need to be able to pivot. You need to be able to stand up again and start all over again kung kailangan, or start where you left off, and then move on. Tama na yung PT party, di ba? Na, ganito nangyari, ganito, ganyan. Stop feeling sorry for yourself and move forward.
Yes.
So, would you say that you are already successful in your work and life?
Uh, okay. I would say I'm a work in progress. I've had maybe kasi I think success is different per person, no. So my
Right.
definition of success is not about money, simple lang, good health, enough money to for my family, and siguro for the future kung magre-retire ng mas maaga,
Mhm.
tsaka love, at tsaka I know that we're on I'm a work in progress in that case. So good health, enough financial well-being, tsaka love sa relationship. So
Mm.
yes, it's a work in progress.
Wow. And I love it, because we are all work in progress, because I even know, even Bob Proctor, before he died, he was already 87, he was a millionaire, he has achieved so many great things, but he says, I continue on learning and reading and relearning everything that I learned before, because every time I read them, I learn other
Yes.
things, and you have a different point of view kung nabasa mo na before yung book na, for example, Think and Grow Rich, or The Gap and the Gain, or the 21 Irrefutable Laws. Nabasa mo na before and you will read them now. Parang, ay, parang nakalimutan ko to, 'di ba? Bakit parang kasusulat lang ba niya dito? Bakit iba yung pagkakaintindi ko before and now? Parang bakit ngayon ko lang siya nakita? Because iba yung perception natin sa iba't ibang panahon ng buhay natin. So
Yes.
that is really important to learn new things and continue learning, di ba?
Yes.
Um, I would like to ask you, Diane, what are the three best practices that you could give and that we could implement immediately and daily to be successful?
Pwede ba more than 3?
Sure.
Sige. So kasi during the pandemic I also parang did self-love solutions teacher training. So
Mm-hmm.
I got certified sa Atma Prema Wellbeing, and ang tinuturo doon is how to raise our frequencies. And
Mm-hmm.
may formula. It's move, learn, grow, create, and share. So move, galaw-galaw. Kasi minsan yung mga tao masyadong stuck talaga sa upuan o kaya sa kama kung nade-depress, 'di ba? Minsan just exercising or simple walk, ganyan, it helps. So that's
Mm-hmm.
move. Learn yung sinabi mo nga na every day we need to learn something new. We need to look at ourselves as students kasi every one of us is a teacher and every one of us is a student at different
Mm-hmm.
points. So pag yun nga, pag tinignan natin na we learn from everyone, it raises our frequency, it makes our life better. Move, learn, grow. Grow is yung spiritual practice. We pray, we meditate, we listen to the Creator, to God. So, kung ano yung spiritual practice mo, that's grow. So, move, learn, grow, create. Create is doing something you love or creating something. Kasi, yun nga, we are human beings na we have parang ang daming in-instill sa atin. Like, kung gusto mo magsulat, you create something by writing, you create something by dancing, and you create yun ako, podcast. I created it because parang I felt I wanted to do it. Ikaw, you create this show, 'di ba? So, move, learn, grow, create, and then yung last is share. Kasi kahit na mag-move, learn, grow, create ka, if it's all with you, kulang.
Mhm.
Sharing is like when you're full already, you give to others so they would be learning from you and being inspired. Yun. So move, learn, grow, create, share.
Wow, I love it. So move, learn, grow, create, and share. Diba?
Yes.
It's true. Kapag gumagalaw tayo, even 10 minutes a day, I love this because during the pandemic, I would exercise talagang meron akong binili ng mga kung ano exercises, and it has only 10 minutes exercise na na ab workout and things like that. So I really lost weight kahit 10 minutes lang yon. So ngayon sabi ng anak ko, "Ma, you need to redo that exercise kasi medyo lumalaki na naman yung tiyan mo." And I would also complain. Sasabihin ko, "Ha, ang laki na naman ng tiyan ko." So sabi nire-remind ako niyang anak ko naman si Matthew, do the 10-minute ab workout that you used to do before because when you move, talagang pawis na pawis ka. And it's also important kahit na maglakad ka lang for 10 minutes, 30 minutes a day, it really changes your mood also and your creativity.
Yes.
Talagang iba yung impact ng sunlight and ng movement ng katawan mo. And learning is like what we shared earlier. Talagang you need to continue to learn. It's so unfortunate na meron ako mga nakausap na mga medyo matatanda na, they would say, patapos na ako sa mundo. Parang ganon. I met someone who's 70 years old and she said, pawalan na ako sa mundo. Hindi na ayoko ng mag-aral, ayoko ng matuto. Gento na ako nung pinanganak ako. So hanggang gento na ako, hanggang mamatay ako. And that saddens me because ngayon na na-open ako sa mga iba't ibang mga mentors who are teaching, you need to learn, continuously learn kahit at the end of your lifetime, you need to continue on learning because you will grow. Parang pag nakarinig ako ng gano'n, ganito ako nung pinanganak ako, ganito ako hanggang mamatay ako. It really saddens me and I want to encourage each and everyone who are listening, who are watching us, that it's not, it shouldn't be like that because you need to continue on growing. If you want to be healthy, to be fit, you still need to continue on moving and learning kasi by learning hindi ka magkaka-Alzheimer, hindi ka magkaka-dementia. And that really helps kasi marami, 'di ba? I know when I was young, meron akong lola na 93 years old and she had dementia. She would cry and cry and kukunin niya yung laruan ng kapatid ko and she would say, sa akin to, inay, nasan ka? She would look for her mom. And talagang malungkot na malungkot siya. And if I would grow old hanggang 93, I don't want to be like that. I imagine myself 93 na I would be surrounded by my grandchildren, yung nagkukwento and teaching them things about motivation, how to motivate, how to change their mindset, how to be an entrepreneur because that's what I want to be remembered. Hindi yung malungkot na may Alzheimer na kinakaawaan. And I want to live a full life. So that's
Yes.
why I want to encourage everyone. Move, learn, create, grow, share. That's true. And it could be our motto, it could be our mantra for this year. Move, learn, grow, create, and share. And just that 5 words, it's really important, and it's really powerful.
Yes.
So I would like to ask you, Diane, the last beats of our show, we are ending, and it's been an honor and a privilege for me to have you in this crystal clear show. If someone will be just joining us now, and if there's something you would like to share, one last crystal clear um, comment or sharing that you can share our guests, what would it be?
Yeah. It's my podcast. Ikaw ay mahalaga. You are worthy. And you can only you could do your purpose. So don't compare yourself to others. You are here for a purpose. You're unique. Ikaw ay mahalaga. And accept who you are, yung mga nangyari sa'yo dati. Mag-move on ka na. Sana natuto ka doon. And you live your life every day. New year ngayon. So, live your life as if new chapter of loving yourself, accepting yourself na you are created by God for a purpose. Yon. So
Wow.
love the process of it all, and yon, lagi mong tandaan na ano, mahalaga ka dahil gawa ka ng Diyos.
Oh, I love it. You are important. You are worthy. You are unique. You are valuable. Thank you so much, Diane. And thank you everyone for tuning in to the Crystal Clear Show. Where you are doesn't matter. Where you are going does. Remember to get crystal clear wherever you go. Have a great day, everyone. Goodbye.
Bye.